Churchill, generally. Now, your closing remarks.
My closing remark is that as one who participated in writing the Constitution in 203, 204 at the Bomas Constitutional Conference, we established, and they are there in the Constitution, commissions and independent officers. And the reason we established those was to ward off this tendency by governments to establish task forces. Some of the task forces, and it is interesting that Kenyans have no appetite for them, including the National Multi-Sectoral Forum. There is no Kenyan has an appetite to be part of that. And the president seems to have gotten the message. No Kenyan has an appetite to be part of the forensic audit. Yet the Office of the Auditor General is there. If the president truly wanted to demonstrate that he means well for this country, the IBC bill was presented along the finance bill and the appropriations bill. If he chose to prioritize the appropriations bill and left the IBC, then the message is that he does not consider it as an urgent issue, which in my view is a mistake. So the president has institutions, independent commissions, established under the Constitution and the law to do whatever he wants Kenyans to do. But first and foremost, demonstrate that he has implemented every recommendation in the NADRCO report to warrant establishment of another national multi-sectoral forum.
Erick, just 2 seconds for your closing remarks, because
perhaps it's time now to go back and interrogate the Constitution of Kenya 2010 and see whether or not we need a referendum of sorts to consider whether Kenya needs to be in 47 boroughs called counties, or we reduce, whether Kenya needs women reps and senators all together.
It's been 10 years, we should have reviewed it by now. Alex?
Gen Z movement.
Just 2 seconds, yes.
Gen Z's movement is a movement that is long-term. Like the Mau Mau will cause changes, like the 1980s will cause changes, and people that are in government must understand that. The only difference with this is that they are claiming they are leaderless, they are all this, because there is a change that they will cause, but then they need to be organized themselves so that they have a leadership that can carry to the next level. Otherwise, it will be hijacked, like the Mau Mau fight was hijacked, like every other thing that have been hijacked in this country.
All right.
I hope that they can actually be able to come together. But this country has changed. There's a shift that has happened.
There's a shift that has happened. 2 steps forward, to what direction? Could be forward, could be backward, could be sideways. Food for thought, Kenyans. Thank you very much for being part of this conversation. Alex Mwathi, a political analyst on the table. Suba Churchill, the Executive Director, Kenya National Civil Society Center, for creating time. Also with us, I want to appreciate Erick Okeyo, who is a security expert and also a political analyst. And for KTN News, for allowing us this platform. Thank you very much. My name is Anki Doris Sombat. Until tomorrow, I always say this. What Saitoti said, that a time will